Tuesday, January 30th, 1:20 p.m. Mountain Time, 2018. I want to thank you guys for the awesome pictures I've been receiving at reports at MrMBB333.com. If you have any amazing sky photos that you would like to share, please send them to reports at MrMBB333.com. I'm currently working on a video of all of the photographs that you guys have shared. This video here is specifically two, and this is one of the photographs. This photograph here was actually from a story I'm going to share with you here in just a minute. But the first photograph I want to share is from Louisville, Kentucky. Photograph was taken by a young lady on her way to work, and she took a quick snapshot of what she thought was the sun. Didn't realize until later there was much more in the photograph than just the sun, as you can see right here. This is the original that she shared with me, and if you look at it closely, you can see in the upper right hand corner around the 2 o'clock position there appears to be some sort of an incredible flying machine that has a arrowhead on the front of it that's not I don't know, it looks like a shadow of an arrowhead. The back part of this craft, let me zoom in a little tighter. I'm going to show you both of these photographs that I have to share with you in this video in multiple formats. So bear with me, but it's worth the wait. See the arrowhead here in the front? Totally obvious. Does not fit in with the rest of the sky. That is an arrowhead or a triangle, however you want to perceive it. The back, there's 2 rows of lights. In the center, there's a cluster of lights. Let me zoom in a little tighter. Not your conventional flying machine, right? Here's another photo in a slightly different format, a little different contrast, and you can see the arrowhead front comes to a definitive tip, back down and over, and this is where the center collection of lights is. This back double row of lights, if you look closely underneath, you can see either a shadow of multiple lines underneath those 2 obvious rows of lights. Maybe you can see it a little better here. Yeah, you can. Okay, see the line here? And there's also a line here. There's a curve here that just simply don't fit in with a random collection of clouds. Here's the arrowhead. I've kind of outlined the arrowhead for you. And this photo was taken in Louisville, Kentucky just a couple of weeks ago. Here's a small video I made of the original photograph in multiple formats, and if you look closely you can almost see the outline of a what's the word I'm looking for, a decal right there. That doesn't look like natural clouds right there if you look really close. But this is one format. Here's another slightly different format. Here's a little darker perspective. There's the arrowhead again coming to a point, coming back down. There's the decal or an arrangement of something right there. Cluster of lights in the middle, and they do look somewhat organized, if you will. They're kind of equal distances apart, especially these 2 rows here. So they weren't just put there by accident. Those were actually, they look like they were intelligently designed. Here's a black and white look of this thing, and you can see the spearhead, the arrowhead towards the front. Very obvious collection of energy here in the center, 2 rows in the back. And then here's a curve here and a curve here. I don't know if that's some sort of a shadow or maybe a electromagnetic signature of something that, you know, we weren't supposed to see. And she just took this photo. It was just a random photo of the sun. Here's another view of this thing. Different format. I've just kind of enhanced the contrast a little bit more. See the lights again in the center, 2 rows in the back, and I think it's no, this one here. Well, you can see 1 row. There's a shadow underneath of a straight line underneath the double lines at the back of lights. But really interesting. Every once in a while you'll see a good photograph. And most of these, I know my experiences, I've had of, you know, unusual things in the sky that you simply can't explain, you didn't go set out to look for it. It just happened. In most cases, you don't have a camera ready. It happens so fast. She didn't actually see this. She took a photograph, and it appeared in the photograph. So clearly looks like something of intelligent design. Exactly what it is, I don't know. I've never seen anything quite like that. So I'll leave that up to you. But this was taken in Louisville, Kentucky, and you can definitely see the outline of a triangle or an arrowhead towards the front that definitely doesn't blend in with the rest of the sky or the light, even from the sun. It kind of interferes with the light beam, the light rays coming from the sun, like it's its own source of energy flying through the sky here. And she just happened to take that picture at the right time. But anyway, that was from Louisville, Kentucky, and I want to thank you for sharing that picture. That is absolutely amazing. Speaking of amazing, some more jaw-dropping sky phenomenon, this time out of Antarctica. This was taken 5 days ago and literally looks like something out of a science fiction movie. They're calling it like an eye in the sky in this photograph. An article here at strangesounds.org. And you can see this man standing here staring at what looks like a giant planet or a couple of planets down in Antarctica. He's standing at the South Pole looking at the sky. Yeah, I'd like to have seen that myself. That's very interesting. And what I've done is taken the photograph and switched contrast in different formats so you can see what this looks like in different perspectives. And there's definitely your eye. There's another perspective, and this guy standing here looking at his shadow cast on the ground. It is actually a neat photo. Here's another format. And yet another one. This one here I think is negative, or yeah, this is negative format. See the outlines. Very, very neat. Awesome photograph. And I think this one here is in the original format, but super cool. Something straight out of a science fiction movie from the South Pole, Antarctica, 5 days ago. Or at least the story was 5 days ago. I think the picture was taken sometime within the last week. So we've got incredible sky phenomenon appearing in Antarctica. We've got amazing flying machines appearing over Louisville, Kentucky, captured by total accident. Young lady on her way to work took a picture of the sun, and there it is. So anyway, guys, thanks again for the pictures. I am working on a video of all of the super cool clouds, the sun pictures, and the variety of things that you guys have shared with me. Really cool stuff. Keep them coming. I certainly appreciate them. And again, the email is reports@mrmbb333.com. Thanks for sharing, guys. Have a super day and be safe out there.